Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at Tesla charging. So we're going to be looking at everything from home charging through to all the other different types of charging that we've got available around the UK. Okay then, so the first one that we're going to look at is the Tesla home charging kit. So the home charging kit provided by Tesla is provided within all of their cars. It is a quick plug-in to your wall. All you need to do is connect it up to the adapter and then start charging. So let's find out what its charge speed is. Okay, so we've got the Tesla home charging cable connected up to the car. The cable length is only 5 meters and would require an extension cable if needed. However, you will find most extension cables do not work and you've got to plug this straight in to your nearest socket on the house. All right, then we're about to go into the garden for the next bit. We're about to plug it into the house. Plugged in down here, and we are then running it to the car. So we can see now we've got it plugged in, running from the garden. So let's have a look at what speed we are actually getting. So we are getting all of, wow, 5 miles per hour. That's really not worth it. Okay, that also looks like I've got a flat tire. Right, we'll try the home charger next. Okay then, next up is the Tesla home charging station. So the home charging station cost me £450 back in 2022, and it was another £650 to get it installed. So £1,100 investment in total, but definitely worth it. So really easy to actually set it up. Just take the plug out and then put it into the car. All it takes, 2 seconds, easy. Okay, so we're all connected up now with the home charging station. You can tell that it's charging as we'll have the green light running from the top down to the bottom. So let's have a look at what speed we're actually getting now. So we are getting 28 miles an hour. So 5.5 times faster than the Tesla charging cable that was provided with the car. So a much better improvement there. Okay, so next up we have got the Works Tesla charger. Now this one looks like the one that we've got at home, however this one is connected to a 3-phase supply. So let's have a look, see what it's getting. Okay, so we can see that is on the 3-phase supply by the 3 indicated just there. We're getting 44 miles every hour out of this one. So that is roughly a 40% improvement on what we get on the home Tesla charger, which was getting 28-29. Okay, so on to the next Tesla Supercharger. This one is in Washington, the Washington just south of Newcastle, not Washington DC. This one we're getting at about 250 miles an hour, but I've got to say this one is quite full. We do have cars either side, which will impact on the actual charging. So let's have a look at what we're getting. So, yep, as I thought, this one is about 250 miles per hour. Possibly it would be quicker if we didn't have cars either side of us, but still 250 miles per hour on a charger, that is still pretty good. Okay, so whilst I'm charging up in Washington, I do need to bring up weather conditions. So as you can see outside, it is raining. It's been quite windy today. We've been getting about 70 mile per hour gusts on the way up, and the roads have been absolutely waterlogged. They've been absolutely soaked. Now, I've done 157 miles so far this morning, and it's actually taken another 43 miles out of the battery on the actual screen. So it's taken 200 miles off the battery, but I've only actually done 157. As you can see, the weather conditions do impact the battery and the range quite significantly. Okay, so whilst I'm here in Washington as well, I've just noticed that the price here is actually pretty good. The screen is only 29p per kilowatt. So 29p per kilowatt in the UK, I'd say that's pretty competitive. I've only seen that really lower in the London area. It's something to keep an eye on. Just pricing throughout the day, it can range quite significantly. The most I've seen it is about 55p per kilowatt at peak hours, but usually this time of morning, anywhere between 30 to 45p. I'm currently charging at 10 to 8 in the morning. So yeah, usually no more than 40p per kilowatt. Okay, so the car that was to the left of me has now left. Unfortunately, it's been replaced immediately by another Tesla. It did jump temporarily to 300 miles an hour on the screen, but we're now back down to about 247. So it does go to show that the cars do share the power units. So in this case, it's the one to the left. Now, the car that was to the right of me, that has now gone, but has not impacted on the actual miles per hour that I'm seeing on the car. Okay, so a little tip for avoiding any idle fees when you are using a Tesla Supercharger: use the app when you are stood next to the plug itself. So unlock, stop charging, and remove the charger immediately. Okay, this will avoid any idle fees being added on to the bill. Okay, so whilst you are charging, you do get a real-time session cost. So this will update automatically as the car is charging. So as you can see, coming up for 27 kilowatt, just over 27 kilowatt, and we're getting to about £8 now. So when this gets to £8, I'm going to stop it and we're going to pull away. Okay, so today we're here at Nottingham Supercharger. We're going to do a test of how quickly the battery charges up at this supercharger. Okay, so we are now plugged in at the supercharger in Nottingham, and this is probably the fastest one I've seen so far, 940 miles an hour. This one is absolutely rapid. Okay, so Nottingham Supercharger has turned out to be by far the quickest so far. We'll keep going to them and find out which one's the best around the country as and when I go to them. So over the last few weeks since filming, I've not done as much driving as I normally do, so I've not been able to frequent the superchargers as much as I do usually go. Now, I hope that the information provided in the video is giving you as much information as possible on the range between the home charging and the superchargers. I do have more videos on Teslas. I've got the reviews and I've got more ways of actually extending the range video just here. And we hope to see you again in the next episode. See ya.